Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program, yes. We're back on the Dyson Sphere Program, going to be continuing where we left off last time. Would like to say though, as we're loading up here, apologies for the late uploads and stuff like that. I've been having real troubles with upload speed recently, and I figured out what the problem is. I did manage to solve it, but yeah, I had a video that took me think 16 or 17 hours to upload, and that was a almost 4 hour video. It was about 3.5, and it was still like 80 some gigabytes. Like I had chopped it down further, and it still took 16, 17 hours to upload. And I can upload only one video at a time, obviously, because even though I have, and this is what's strange, is like even though I have 30 megabytes of upload speed on my internet that my internet's using, it is steady, I know that. It usually stays consistently between 20 and 30 at all times, no matter how many times you test it. And yet my the browser, any browser, doesn't matter which browser I use, I tried a few different ones just to see if maybe Firefox was just having issues, and no, it's literally the I think Windows might be causing it, causing the slowdown, or not the slowdown, but the limitation that the browser can use. They can only use like at max 2 megabytes or 3 megabytes of upload speed out of the 30 that I have. The 20 to 30, which is insane to me, but that's just how it is. Anyway, enough talk about that. So last time we had where is it at? Over here somewhere. We had moved a few factories around and expanded the titanium crystals. Yeah, it's on the. I should have just went the other way. It's all the way over here. We had expanded those titanium crystals to up to 100 so that we can do other stuff. So I did do quite a few things in between episodes. The iron ore vein that we were trying to get mined is gone. I believe it's gone, or it's close. It was close to. Now I can't remember, but it is. I think it is gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Yeah, that one iron ore vein that had like, what was it, 20 some thousand in it, had like 3 iron veins on it to one tower. Yeah, that's completely gone. It did finally get removed completely, which is nice. So yeah, I played for quite a while. I did fix the hydrogen as well. Remember, we had our hydrogen storage was completely full. I did fix that, and did a few other little tweaks, including. Let's just do this. Including, I did do the Casimir Crystal Factory. I know I probably should have done that on camera, but you guys have seen several factories being put up. Just exactly like this one. So, but yeah, we have made Casimir crystals 10,000, and then plus the box as well, all triple sprayed and everything. So everything is here. This is why we upped the titanium crystals, by the way, if you weren't here for last episode, is so that we could have that. We also got the graphene and the hydrogen as well. So the hydrogen was coming in as single and dual sprayed, which made me remember to go fix the hydrogen issue. And now the way the hydrogen towers work, or these towers work for the hydrogen storage there on the Earth-like planet, is it comes in one tower. One tower reclaims it all. Basically, for the most part. And it goes through and gets sprayed and sent to the other tower, which takes it locally. The second tower takes locally because everything's triple sprayed anyway. And then it goes through the storage system back onto those 3 towers, which then output it and put to wherever it needs hydrogen. And then I put an extra tower on on the Venus planet, the Mars planet. Pfft, we're on Venus. We're on the Venus planet. Yeah, on the desert planet as well. Mars over here, because we named this based on the Sol system or our star system, based on what the planets are made of. So yeah, and then the autosave is getting worse. Yeah, this one here has our fractionation for deuterium, and I put an extra tower there for more space. Did some tweaking there as well. So now we're no longer pulling from the what do you call it? The gas giant. We're no longer pulling hydrogen from Jupiter directly to the fractionators. The fractionators are pulling from my hydrogen storage instead, so that way they get the Mark III spray on the hydrogen. That way they get that instead of just raw hydrogen, or just raw hydrogen, we'll say. I guess non-sprayed hydrogen. Yeah, and since we got the Casimir crystals already done, today's focus. Sorry about that. Taking long to talk about things. So today's plan is going to be what do you call it? The plane filters. That's it. Yeah, today's plan is going to be plane filters, and if we get to it, also quantum chips, because this is our next step. So we take our Casimir crystals and our titanium glass that we've been working on this week, and we combine those into these plane filters, and then these plane filters plus processors go into quantum chips, and then we can start making the more advanced stuff, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and do the plane filter factory. Okay, so we have to do this based on the Casimir crystals. I don't think too much else uses Casimir crystals. Yeah, just this. And we're not going to be making a whole lot of those, so we're going to go straight to the plane filter. And so the plane filters takes 12 seconds to make one, and it takes 4 seconds to make one Casimir crystal. Okay, so one Casimir crystal, 4 seconds, so 4, 8, 12 plane filters. 12 seconds. So 12 seconds we've made 3, and this only requires 1. What about our titanium glass? We might have to limit it based on the lowest resource. So titanium glass takes 5 seconds to make, and it makes 2. So within that 12 seconds, it's made 4, probably 4.5, maybe, because it's 5 seconds, not 4, so it's not half. So it's roughly made almost 5. It's like 4. It's like 4.5 or some crazy. But it only needs 2 every 12 seconds. So let's say that takes 6 seconds to make instead. That'll make it easy. So 4, we make 4 of those. Okay, so the Casimir crystals is the resource that's slower to make, because within 5 seconds we make 2, and within 4 seconds we only make 1 of these. So, but it's still 12 seconds, so 3 of these. So we could go 3 times the amount for plane filters. So we have Casimir crystals, we have 50 of those, but I'm going to divide that, and I think I'm going to divide that in half. Actually, you know what? We have 50. What if we make 100 plane filters? Now, I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. Actually, no, it's not. Plane filters are used for quantum chips, and quantum chips are crazy. So, plane filters, it takes 1. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it takes 12 seconds to make 1 of these, and we need 2 every 6 seconds for quantum chips. So, We need to make 2 every 6 seconds just to fix that. Okay, so that's the reason why that exchange rate's like that. That's why the Casimir crystals make so much faster. It's because plane filters take forever. And I say forever because 12 seconds is forever when you're making a factory, of course. So we need 4 plane filters to 1 quantum chip factory. 4. Insane. That is crazy. Ugh. How do we get 4 factories? That means we would need 4. So if we have, say we wanted 50 of these quantum chip factories, 50 machines, we would need 200 plane filter factories. That's 200 Casimir crystals every 12 seconds. And we're making it at a rate of 3 every 12 seconds, so we're making 50. We're making 50 every 4 seconds. And we're making 50 every 4 seconds with that. That would only support 100, right? Yeah. So the quantum chip factory is going to be quite small. But yeah, 2 100 factories doing plane filters. We could make it work. As long as we don't block in the Casimir crystals. So we could expand them later. Or expand them now, actually. I thought 50 machines would have been good, but... Nope. Quantum chips are insane. Yeah, they're already blocked in. Yeah, they are already blocked in. Even if this was 100, or even if we could fit 100 in here. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to the ILS. But could we make this into 100? Would that be possible? Triple input 100. Nope. Would not be possible. Because of the factory there. Now, if we flipped that entire factory, that would work. Oh, that would be an insanely pain in the butt type of deal. Basically what I'd have to do is take what we got there and make it a factory. Or make it a blueprint, make it its own blueprint, delete everything, and then flip it. Yeah, that would be a pain. And even then, I'd have to move it down. I'd have to move it down this way, which actually could work. Just trying to see if there's any other spots. See, this could work. Right? Like if you used... Oh no, that tower's too close anyway. Oh, this could work right here. Okay. What we'll do is we'll line it up like this. Yeah, we'll just move the whole factory for Casimir crystals. I think that would be the best way. Okay, I gotta move it down one, huh? Yep. Okay. So it's gonna be belts. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have that stuff. I don't think, anyway. I guess we'll go check. Yeah, we'll just move the Casimir Crystal Factory over there. That would be the best way. Because just because of that, just how much we need is insane. If we can get us making 100 Casimir crystals every 4 seconds, that's 300 every 12 seconds. That is an insane number. Oh, I passed by it. Yeah, I wanted to see if I had any more belts left or anything, or if I'm gonna have to go get those. Looks like I'm gonna have to go get those. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I don't see any. No. None of these. None of these Tesla towers or anything like that. Oh, we were talking about that for Satisfactory the other day, which I didn't record that one. But there's me and a friend of mine, we were playing Satisfactory on his Satisfactory server, and we were talking about there should be a point. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what's coming in 1.0 for Satisfactory, but it would be really awesome if we could have a wireless power system. So basically, you put down a tower kind of like this, kind of like that. The Dyson Sphere Program. Well, I guess Factorio too. Factorio does it the same way. But yeah, you put down a tower, and within a certain amount of range, and let's say you can upgrade that range, machines just automatically get powered. Or you get like a bigger tower or something like that. Or maybe your power poles, get, or not the power poles, but the power towers, I think that's what they're called, or something like that. Maybe they get a range on those. And stuff like that, and it covers a huge area. So, let's say you could put down one power tower at a factory, like at a big factory, and it just powers everything. Within a range, of course, not within the entire map, just within the entire range, a certain amount of range. Let's say like 20 foundations in every direction, or something like that, in a circle. Something like that. Something big, but not too crazy, I guess you could say. But it's one of those things that's just like, it's definitely worth having. Also, I did let this build up before making more of these, and now this is full, and this is almost completely full. So, yeah. So once these get fixed, the stacker inserters, these ones here, once they get fixed, then what do you call it? Brain, no work, no function. I should just take the entire box, huh? Oops. There, that's what I wanted. I want one more stack, I think. Actually, no, that's fine. Okay, and then Tesla coils. Or Tesla coils, sorry, Tesla towers. I don't have enough room. 1, 2, 3. That is funny. There. That'll give us at least 2 more slots. 4 or 5. Okay. Yeah, very good. Oh, also, one other thing while we're over here. Yeah, you can see I redid, or re-emptied all this out. So now the hydrogen's completely empty. It'll fill up slowly now. The way I got it set up now is way better than what I had before. But this is now maxed out with information matrix right here. And this one I have removed the filter entirely because we have these boxes here now with purple. So it's we're roughly the same amount as everything else as far as those. But yeah, this one is on hold now. It's no longer going to be making anything until we run out completely. Because once we run out completely, I'm rebuilding this whole area as well. So that's another thing. I wonder, we do have enough machines, right, to be able to do what we're doing? I think so. I hope so. There's literally hundreds of machines on that other planet. Hundreds. I think we're reaching the thousands of machines now. Yeah, it gets crazy when you're trying to build like I am. When you're trying to build a decent amount, let's say. Now, if you had, let's say, one matrix lab making each, or actually, let's say you had enough matrix labs to make one science matrix, which is the white one, by the way. That's the final. Spoilers, but this game's been out for a while. You hit that last matrix, and you got one machine making it, and then everything else behind it, so that you're only making one, or so that you can make that one at 100% efficiency. The amount of resources you need just to make that one matrix is still insane. It still gets really crazy because the line behind it to make that is pretty crazy. We might have to move the titanium glass as well, if we end up doing that. But I think the Casimir crystals were the main concern. Where's that factory at? Oh yeah, and we're no longer making what do you call it? On any planet, we're no longer making energetic graphite out of heavy oil. We just don't have we don't have the heavy oil necessary to support that system anymore. So this is these 300. We're making 300 energetic graphite every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, we're making 300 energetic graphite, which is pretty fast, I would say. Okay, so that and that, just to fill that up. And then we're going to want Casimir crystals. So I guess we will be making that factory this time. So titanium crystals, and graphene. But we're not going to set these because we're going to be taking from the other factory. Let's go build the other tower real quick. There it is. Okay, and then this one is the hydrogen. And then Casimir crystal. And of course, drones and ships. And then set this filter. Casimir crystals. And then set this filter. Casimir crystals. Okay. Oh, and then yeah, we gotta set all the filters too. So. Hydrogen. By the way, the amount of hydrogen is insane. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so with the current factory for the Casimir crystals, the hydrogen on these belts is not quite enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is we're going to have to I don't know why I deleted that entire thing. We're going to have to run stackers. And we might have to run off of the other tower somehow. This is a very unique case because it takes so much hydrogen to make Casimir crystals. Just the amount of hydrogen per second that you need it's crazy. It's too crazy. But yeah, we need to double stack on the hydrogen. So yeah, it's just like I gotta figure out. I think what I'm going to do, what might be helpful, is if we manage to find a way to combine some of the inputs. That'll definitely help. Oh, maybe. Okay. So we need one over here. Yeah, like I was saying, we do have to double stack. Yeah, I might have to bring in hydrogen from like this tower or something, double stack it for all 5 lines, and then bring it over or something like that, just so that we can keep up. Okay, so that's that. And then this hydrogen line, just do this. Double stack it. Okay. That hydrogen line is double stacked. This is a hydrogen line as well, which we can double stack that one. 2, 3. Get in there. Another thing I wish you could just put on right on top of the belts, like you can with the sprays. That would be incredibly helpful. Okay, that one's double stacked. But yeah, to get a belt in here to double stack, that's gonna be crazy. Okay, then there's the last hydrogen. 2, 3. Okay, double stack that one. It's just I simply don't have enough ports to be able to handle the amount of hydrogen this thing needs. Do we have 5 ports over here that we can use? Nope, just 2. 1, 2, yep, just 2, okay. So... yeah, I think there's a research, if I remember correctly, there's a research that allows the stacks to come directly out of the logistics station. I don't know, I don't think it's in here. Photon, spot mining, gravity missile set. Artificial star, control, no, it's not in here. Upgrades. It's an upgrade to the logistics system. Pile sorter upgrade, or did they swap it out? Vertical construction, distribution range, logistics carrier engine, beta utilization, logistics carrier capacity. I think this is what that is. Integration count. Yeah, it's within the white. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really far away. It's really far away right now. Okay, I think that's what that is. It comes out in stacks from the tower directly. um, it stacks it up, which you can configure within this panel, is what it's talking about. Okay, so that's set, or those are all ready to go. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to use a room. Okay, let's come out here with number 3, which is gonna be hydrogen. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be painful. And since this one's so in such a tight spot, yeah, we'll go directly into. And let's set this for hydrogen. Transportation, yeah. We'll just have to throw a pile sorter directly. That. We'll throw one on there. And then all those. The reason is because when you do a pile sorter, you're not, when you do the first pile sorter, the first stack, you're not actually increasing the amount that's on the belt. You're just stacking it. Is all you're doing. So that's why you need a secondary input on that first stack. Now, if you have triple stack, of course, you're adding more at that point. But the dual stack doesn't dual stack and then also fill up the belt completely. It skips every other one is skipped, so there's a space. So that's why. In case you don't know how this stuff works, or you haven't seen it before, it's just it's how that works. But yeah, we're going to bring this down and we're going to put it directly into this. So what's going to happen is it's going to stack, it's going to bring it down, there's going to have gaps in between each stack. This one's going to do the exact same thing, and then when these two belts meet, it's then going to fill up the belt completely, and then there's going to be a dual stack on that as well. And then the belt will back up, and it won't, but it won't back up much. I'm assuming with this, I was struggling with the other one when it's only 50 machines. This is 100, so it's even, we're using twice the amount than I was trying to use. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm using all of this. Okay, so this one, we're going to bring all the way over here. I am going to delete this belt right here. Just like that. And the reason is so I can run this up here, run this down here, and then over to that. And that'll be onto that belt. Solving issues. There we go. And then we can have that little bridge. It's going to be stacked. It's not going to fit underneath there, but the game will let it, so we'll use it. Okay, that's 2 outputs configured. So then 3. I forgot to set the filter for that. Hydrogen. I'm trying to take up as little room as possible here. So we'll have to do that. If I try to go there, it won't let me. See? It won't let me. Unless we delete the belt again. Yeah, give me this. It'll work better anyway. What I'm trying to do. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's still not gonna work, is it? No, that's still not gonna work. The only way that would work... It might work if I do that. And we can't go up a level, that's too high. Actually, we can. We can't skip over on this way. Yeah, I think we just have to. I wish it would just lift up, but yeah, whatever. We'll just have to do that. We gotta go to this corner first. And then down. Okay. So yeah, a bit like that. And this one's gonna be a little bit weird, but that's the only way that'll work. Because I can't go from here to here. The game won't let you build it, but we can go like this. Like I said, it's weird, okay? It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. Alright. So then, the last two belts are going to just go around this particular thing. That one's gonna combine there. And then this one's got to do a weird little whoop-de-doo as well, just so I can go over the top. Like I said, trying to take up as little room as possible. Okay, this one's gotta do. This one's gonna go like this. And then. Like that. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And you will see once we get all the stuff transferred over. Of course, with this side, it's gonna be those, and those, those, and those, and those. Okay. Alright, that's all the filters set for that. And then, of course, you want to set Casimir crystals here. Not close enough. There we go. Yep, and we just take our little blueprint, go from one end of the building set to the other. Use now. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a 100 Casimir crystal factory. See, normally though, if you weren't trying to do that achievement we're trying to do with the game, normally what you would do is you would just go find optical grading crystals and go mine those and turn them into Casimir crystals. And it is optical grading crystals, it's 8 of them, but it's roughly the same recipe, it's just this one doesn't take all of this. Okay, now, because we upped that, we might be in a bit of trouble, but we'll see. We need one titanium crystal every 4 seconds. That takes 4 seconds to make one. So that's exactly 1-to-1 there. Only if we're not using titanium crystals anywhere else. See, our titanium crystals are a little bit in trouble there. But at least it's everything's set. Okay, so all that's set up. I'm just gonna go and transfer the materials real quick, back and forth. Alrighty, that's all now done. So I've cleared up all the filters on this, except for... Actually, no, I cleared up everything, looks like. Also emptied out all the towers. So that could be the quantum chip factory, I think. No, quantum chip factory is 2 input. So if we ever need another triple input machine, then we'll do that. Yeah. This one's full of hydrogen as well. So if I tell this that I want local demand, remote demand of hydrogen, which is it's gonna go and get me a whole bunch of hydrogen. You will see what I mean by the stack once it gets here. That filter's not set. Oh, because it's not hooked up. Well then, yeah. You see how it was. You see how it was got a gap in there. That gap means that this belt is not. You're not adding anything to the belt. You're just stacking what's coming in. So that's why there's a gap. So that's why you need another. Usually, in this case, we're going to need another belt, which will bring in our hydrogen. But yeah, once this starts using the Casimir crystals, it'll start sucking down all this hydrogen. But at least, or at the very least, this belt wasn't hooked up. Let's fix that. Bam. I wanted to focus on titanium or quantum chips today, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, that could be the plane filter, right? Oh no, the plane filter needs to be insane, doesn't it? That's why we upped the Casimir crystals. So with since we're making now 100 every 4 seconds, we can now have 200 or 400. No, 300. We need 300 plane filter machines. Am I reading that right? Because Casimir crystals only go for these. Plane filters needs to be 300. And if we're making 300 every 12 seconds, that means every 6 seconds we're making 150. Okay, that's a bit much. Because we only need to make... No, 150, and then we need to divide that by 2 again, because it takes 2. So 75? So 75 every... Yeah, because if we're making 300... Wait, no, we don't need to divide that again. If we're making 300 every 12 seconds, that's 150. 150 every 6 seconds. So... Okay, yes, that is correct. If we did that many. We only need to do enough to make this into 50. So we're going to have a 50 machine factory making quantum chips. Quantum chips, it needs... if we need 50 of them, we need 100, or if we have 50 machines, we need 100 plane filters every 6 seconds. And so 100 plane filters every 6 seconds. How many plane filters is that? That's 200. 200 plane filters, so that we can make 100. Okay, so that works there. Okay, so we need 200 plane filter factories. 200 of these. So we got to up our titanium glass as well. So we're making more Casimir crystals than we need, which is fine in my opinion right now. I really don't care that we're making too many, just because this is insane. But hey, it's what I want. What the heart wants, right? Oh man. Alright, so if we're doing 200 machines, we need 400 titanium glass every 12 seconds. 400. So 200. Or sorry. So we make 2 titanium glass every 5 seconds. That means we make 4. I think the titanium glass is okay. Yeah, because we're making it faster. Yeah, the titanium glass is good. Because that's not even 1-to-1. That's 1 machine to 2 of these. So if we've got 200, we only need 100 of titanium glass. Oh no, sorry. That's with 1 titanium glass. Wait, no, it does take 2. Okay, it does take 2. Since it needs 2 titanium glass every 12 seconds, this makes 2 every 5 seconds. No, that is correct still. So we'll say it takes 6 seconds to make that titanium glass every 2. So if it takes 6 seconds to make the 2, then it'd be 2 machines. Yeah, it would be 2 machines to 1. So we have 200 plane filters, so we need 100 titanium glass factory. Technically, we only probably need like 70 or so, but we still need 100 titanium glass. And where is our titanium glass at the moment? It's one of the new expansion areas, so it's going to be over here, I think. I actually don't know. I don't know where a titanium glass factory is. I think it's boxed in though, and it might only be a 50 machine titanium glass. So there's the normal glass. There's the titanium glass. Yeah, the titanium glass is only a 50. Yeah, and it's kind of boxed in. Well, actually, you know, we could leave it like this. It probably would work. I think it would work. Okay, we'll give it a try. We'll see if we run out of titanium glass, then we'll know we need to move it and make a bigger one. Move that factory and make a larger one. But for right now, that's pretty good. So then to make, so here at the processors take 3/6 to make 1. Okay, so that's exact. All right. That does not allow processors to be used anywhere else, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, because if we were to up the processors, we'd have to double up on the circuit boards and the microcrystalline components, or whatever they're called, just so that we could up this a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be exact for quantum chips as well. And quantum chips go into making these, but it needs only 1 quantum chip every 24 seconds. So yeah, we would have made way more. That's fine then. That should balance out roughly. Okay, so quantum chips. Yeah, we need the 200 plane filters. We need to find a place to put that. Ooh. We can't put it here or here. Yeah, we're gonna need 2 factories. Let's see, plane filters to only take, so it's only a dual input, which is good. That'll take up less room on the sides. But yeah, we gotta find a spot to put those. We might have to put them up here along this line, if they'll fit. Can't fit them here. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So plane filters are going to go up on one of these rings up here. Then. Oh, there's a lot of copper in the way over here. Let's see. We don't have a ring started on this yet, so what I might do is I might try to line up with this tower here and get it started at least. Yeah, because we don't have towers on this line yet. If they'll fit, that is. So we'll go here. Machine. We need a dual input 100 machine. Oh, they won't fit there. Uh-oh. Okay, where will they fit then? This one, if it weren't for all the ore, would fit here. Oh, if it weren't for the copper as well, we could put them side by side right there, and that would have been perfect. Yeah, like I said, we're running out of room. Yeah, and it wouldn't even fit here either. If you could put them over multiple lines, I'd do that, but you can't do that. We can't put them on this line because we took up all that room. There's just nowhere to put this. There's really nowhere to put it. Yep, not even there. Can't even fit them on this line here. The only viable place would be in these spots where all that iron is. Iron and copper. That is the only viable spot. Other than to remove our factory here. Yeah, this is the dual input, just making sure. Remove this factory here. But then we'd have to put it somewhere else. I've already used up like all this room. We can only fit one right here. Yeah, and even if we fit that one. Okay, we might have to do a custom factory then. That's the only other way, is to do a custom factory. Yep. A custom factory with 200 though is going to be damn near impossible to fit somewhere. Yeah. Just because of the room that we have. We could go off of this tower since it is only a dual input, but no, we could do 100, but then where's the next tower gonna go? Yeah, that's the other issue. Is a lot of this is blocked up by factory stuff, or blocked up by freaking ore. This whole side of the planet's just covered in ore, and it's irritating. Let's see. There's got to be a solution, right? There's got to be a solution. Yeah, like I said, a lot of this is not even able to fit in the spots that it's fitting. we kind of taken up all the room. Yeah, if it weren't for this, all of this freaking ore up here, and I would be able to do a custom factory like that. Would they fit here? Let's see, we would need to do a dual line, but no, then the freaking copper is right here, right in the way. All of this copper is right in the freaking way. Because we're gonna have to do 2 lines of 100. So the 100's got to be able to fit somewhere. We need to find a factory, or sorry, we need to find a spot where 100 factories is gonna fit in a single line. Or do 2 lines of 50 between 2 towers. It's like we could also do that too. I wonder if we could make that work. Could we put down... I got an idea. Could we use one of our filters here? So let's say 100 machine, right? This is 100 machine input. Oh no, that's not going to work though, because they're only... They're in lines of 20, aren't they? If we did the ILS 100 machine, those are in lines of 20. Okay, then we just got to... Oh, I can't put it down, though. Okay, well, it's going to have to be custom, then. Like, true custom. Alright, we'll line it up with this, then. I was going to say line it up with that. But yeah. All we have to do is get it to fit within this line here. Okay. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to draw out our first 2 lines. So basically we're building this factory complete from scratch. And then we got to put in the factory. So these factories got to be extremely close. What is... So it's I know it's a 2 input, but does it take anything? Like, well, I think 1 belt will work. Where's my plane filters at? In there. Yeah, okay, so titanium glass, okay, yeah. So we don't, basically I wanted to know if we were going to be spraying any raw things, which obviously not. I don't know why I even thought about it, but okay. So then we need just enough room to do like that. So there, and then we'll do the first input, second input, and then a tower, of course, in between. So yeah, we're going to have room for the towers as well. And then another tower. Okay. And then we do 100 machines here. And then we pull out a second line and do another machine, another set of 100 machines. I wonder if we should move this down to the bottom. Or would it be okay? Well, yeah, we can leave it like this. It's fine. It is fine. Hold on. Let's see. I got an even better idea. Let's do this. Oops. So we put our belt out like this, and then this one's going to be the output belt. Obviously without that little hook, but yeah, that'll be the output belt in the middle. Yeah, that could work. And then, yeah, because plane filters take so long to make. Oh, we can use a single line. Well, no. That's, yeah, that would, well, if we can stack it, that would probably work. If we can use stackers. Okay. 1, 2, actually remove this entirely. So this here. Transport, if we can stack it, absolutely. Okay, and then, so, like that, and then that. Okay, so obviously as well, I'm going to have, where, oh, right there, 200, low demand, and then we just need, we don't even need the other thing. Fill that. And fill those. There they are. It's like, where the heck are they? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to dual stack on the sides. Like that. And hopefully this should work. I guess we'll see. If not, I'll have to do something different, but I'm really hoping this will work. Okay. So then that'll dual stack the lines. Okay. So Casimir crystal, or no, sorry, plane filters want, yeah, Casimir crystals and titanium glass. So Casimir crystals, titanium glass. Let's get those in. The titanium glass is not. What the heck? Titanium glass is over here. It's wherever my, yeah, there it is. Huh. Oh, I never filled that? Oh, okay. Whoops. No wonder it's low on water. Remote demand. Yeah, I need water. What happened to the titanium glass? Did we move the factory or something? Because, man, that was messed up. Is this tower? Yeah, this tower's got everything it needs. Local demand, remote demand. So, yeah, if another tower can supply water, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, don't ask me what was happening, because I truly don't know. Boy, I truly don't know why that was doing that. Of course, we'll put power. Now it's going to connect via there. Actually, if we... I wonder. So if we got that close enough, would it work? Nope. And that's not in the right spot anyway. Give me that. Okay. So then that solves that issue. Alright, so these are going to be Casimir... Well, actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. Casimir crystals... And Casimir crystals... And titanium glass... And titanium glass. Okay. And then, like I said, this will be the output. Okay. So then we'll get our production machines in finally. I'm going to make both lines at the same time here. So it's going to be input. Oh, we can't do it that way. Or at least not the output can't be there. Yeah, the output can't be there because what's going to happen, I'll show you. We got the input, and then this one needs to be dragged across, just like this one. Oh, just like this one needs to be dragged across. So yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason we can't output like that. Okay. Dang. I was hoping to save on space. I guess not that it truly matters, but yeah, so one's going to be pulling from this belt, one's going to be pulling from that belt. That's why I'm trying to make sure we're dual stacked at the very least. On everything. Okay, so then like that, like that, and like that. And then switch these to plane filters. Control C, Control V. Make sure these are pulling like they should. Is that one pulling? Yeah, that one's pulling. Okay. Then, like I said, we gotta have a gap, so that we can put power It gets a little funky up here, I know. Actually, we don't have to have a gap if we run the power directly. I'll remove all that. Then we can fit a lot more. We can fit a lot more machines, and we'll just put the power outside instead of. Oh, can we? Yeah, we can run the power in the middle. Yeah, it's like it'll fit. Okay, so that's 16 right there. Because 15, you can do 15 at a time. So we got 16, and then 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Oh. We can't even fit 50 in here, can we? Well, the cool thing is now that I got it set up, I can find a better spot for it. I thought that copper was a little further away. Or something. Something or another. Oh yeah, we can fill this in, by the way, if we got the... Do we have the solar pile? We do not. We need 100,000. Yeah, it's like we do not have the soil pile. We have 19,000. Need 100,000 to fill it in. Or just like 90-something thousand. If we can move this down, it'll work. Let me get a blueprint of 25 going. What are we at now? Alrighty then. I just went ahead and just I'm just gonna go ahead and complete the factory and just cut it all out. It was an absolute crapshoot. Trying to get this set up. I finally did get it set up though. That's because we had two different nodes of ore in the way. We had iron there and titanium here, which we had to completely remaneuver, and it took me a while. So, but I did finally get the tower. The tower cannot go here, obviously, because we got copper in the way, which is, you know, there's ores everywhere in the way all the time. It's so annoying, but we did get it fixed up. So we got our dual stacked lines here. We're getting ready to hook up. Thought, you know, you guys should be part of this as well. And plus we were running out of time, I think, for the recording anyway, so figured I'd just end it. So we'll go ahead and put that there, put that there. So now it's a full dual stack line. Put that there and put that there. Okay. So now this is going to be running for a little while before it finally gets there. And then we're going to run into issues. We're going to have to check each and every one of these just to make sure. Okay. Looks like so far... Yeah, it's so good so far. Oh, we got another couple of machines that have no inserters whatsoever. Oops. Alright. And a couple more machines that got no inserters whatsoever. I don't know why this happens, it just does. Okay. That solves that one. I think it's because we had power or something was in the way that kept it from building the inserters. Okay, doing good there. The belt is staying full. Yeah, the belt is staying full. Good. Right, we'll just keep running the line. Yep, let's see, we got another one here. Alright, keep running the line. It goes forever, by the way. Ooh. What do we got here? Oh, the lines got swapped. Right. Okay. That's an easy fix. There we go. Yeah, lines just got swapped. There. So now we have 200 machines, and I can verify this by using the blueprint to count for me. So we just click the middle because we don't need to do anything else. Ooh, did I just see? Oh, I did just see. Okay. I'll have to remember where that's at so we can fix it. Yeah, a lot of teething issues, I guess you could say. Alright, to the end machine. You can see 100 there, so we've got 200 completely. Alright. Let's keep looking down the line there. Aha, there they are. Like I said, just some teething issues, essentially. Okay. There we go. I think that's all of them, but yeah, that's 200. This is how long it has to be. It's insane. But that is 200 plain smelters. So now we are making 200 plain smelters, or 200, yeah, we're plain filters, sorry, not smelters. Jeez. 200 plain filters, we're making 200 every 12 seconds. So that's a pretty decent amount. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. But we got the end set up down here. Once this gets filled up, of course, then it'll start doing other stuff. There we go. Just like empty out that. That's it. Okay. That's going to be running for a while before it starts filling up. And since, like I said, since we're kind of out of time for this episode today, we're going to go ahead and obviously do the quantum chips next time. Since we had to move a factory, this one right here, if we find a triple input factory, then we'll put it down. If not, then if we don't have any space, we can't find the space or whatever, I'll just convert this to a dual input. It'll be a pain. I'll just probably remove everything and then just do a dual input. Actually, we could do that right now, couldn't we? Yeah, we absolutely could do that right now. Let me take back all of this. Yeah, let's do it right now. Right now. It's done on the phone. Okay. Those have to be removed via that, and then we can do this. Yeah, give me all this back. As long as I can fit it in my inventory. Good. Okay. Yeah, and that'll just be our quantum chip factory. ILS 50 machine, dual input. That's the reason we had to remove that, by the way, because that was a triple input we were just looking at. What the? Hold on. Something weird just happened. Are we okay? Let me just do it with this side then. I don't know what just happened. That was weird though. Like the whole thing just like turned red. There we go. Now we have the machines, we just have to... I think this is an older recipe, or an older blueprint, so we just have to downgrade. There we go. And I'm just gonna make sure there's no flaws on this one. Yeah, see, there's no thing here. It's just because it's an older recipe. This one will house that. And then give it ships, or drones and ships. And we'll go over to this side. drones and ships. Okay, so a lot has happened. I lost a little bit of footage in between there as well. So we'll just kind of splice this little section um, of recording. But yeah, we got the plane smelters. Like I said, I don't know exactly how much, so I'm just kind of recording based on because I just the things happened and whatnot, so it's all confusing. But yeah, we got the plane smelters done. If we actually, let me do this again just in case. And like I said, I'll splice it together and whatever not. But yeah, just problems. If you can click this though, you can see we have 100 assembling machines, and every one of them's been fixed. Everything's running like it should. The belts are staying full, so we know we're good there. And I did have to run it this way because of the copper being in the way. We had titanium in the way here and iron in the way here, but everything's still being mined. Just had to move a bunch of stuff. It took forever to get this up and going, but it is up and going now, so that's good. And then we got the quantum chip factory done. We are now making more plane filters than we can use for a quantum chip factory, and the quantum chip factory is now at 100% peak efficiency, which is good. So, like I said, I don't know what exactly I lost until I pieced this together. So yeah, that's why it's going to be a little confusing right here at the end of the video, unfortunately. Just every now and again you'll have issues like this when recording. It's very rare, but when it happens, it's like, oh no, that makes more work for me. Yeah, that's fine though. It is fine. But anyway, yeah, we got the so this is where the whatchamacallit, this is where the Casimir crystals were. Basically I just deleted the whole factory and what do you call it? I deleted the whole factory because it was a triple input, and quantum chips are a dual input, so now we've got it on dual input. And then yeah, we're making we've got 50 machines making quantum chips, so we're making 50 quantum chips every 6 seconds, which ain't that bad. It's not amazing, but it ain't that bad. So and then yeah, that's pretty much that. So now we're making quantum chips, which is what we set out to do this episode. I was going to end it before I made the quantum chips, but then I had issues and had just kind of splice it together, the video and whatnot, make it work. Look at all this plane filters. I know I kept saying plane smelters as well this entire video, so yeah, I meant plane filters when saying that. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Took forever to get that to fit though. I mean, look how it goes halfway around the planet pretty much. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't know what we're going to focus on next time. We're probably going to be focusing on either the Dyson Sphere or no, we're going to be focusing on these the gravity matrix. We're going to get the factory ready for that, to be making that as well. I think that'll be way better. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that'll be next time. That'll be Friday, and then that'll be good for us. So anyway, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.